Welcome to this Loan Plus 3 loan management software training for credit bureau checks for customer loan approval. This training will provide you with a general overview for conducting these steps based on company policy and will also touch on the credit denial if needed. This process applies to all companies involved in the loan application process using a credit report for loan approval evaluation. Let's start with initiating a credit bureau check. First, you must obtain consent from the customer to run a credit check. Then you will use Loan Plus 3 to request a credit report from the designated credit bureau. Upon receiving the credit bureau report, you should review the credit report for completeness and accuracy. After reviewing, you will input relevant credit information into the customer's application profile. Evaluating the loan application. As an underwriter, you will assess the customer's creditworthiness based on the credit report and company lending criteria. Based on this assessment, you will make a decision on the loan application. This could be to approve for the requested amount, approve for a lesser amount, or deny the loan. Once the decision is made, it's important to focus on documenting the decision in Loan Plus 3. Make sure to note the rationale behind your decision. Ensure that all documentation is complete and compliant with lending regulations. Following documentation, communicating the decision to the customer is the next step. You must inform the customer of the decision in a clear and respectful manner. If the loan is approved for a lesser amount or denied, you must provide specific reasons for the decision. If the loan is denied, you will need to follow the credit denial procedure. You must initiate the credit denial procedure as per company policy. This includes providing the customer with a formal credit denial notice, which should include the reasons for denial and information on their rights, such as the right to a free credit report. LP3 is configured to help with this, specifically with the ECOA credit denial letter if the loan is denied. The denial letter is covered in a separate lesson. Here are some best practices to keep in mind. Maintain confidentiality and sensitivity when handling customer credit information. Ensure clear and transparent communication with customers throughout the process. Stay informed about any changes in credit reporting laws and company lending policies. Regularly utilize LP3 features for efficient management and tracking of loan applications. Train staff regularly on effectively using the credit bureau to evaluate applicant creditworthiness. User restrictions for pulling and approving credit reports. Managers must approve all credit reports unless other employees have been authorized to do so by the supervisor or company ownership. You cannot pull credit reports on yourselves, other employees, or anyone not currently applying for a loan. Credit reports are only to be pulled for customers applying for credit who have submitted an application or called in to apply for a loan. User restrictions can be set in the config menu at the top. Then select User Information and Permissions. Under the Credit tab of Permission are settings for credit report access options. Credit Bureau, Pull Procedure within Loan Plus 3. Select Create Account from the top menu. This will open the new customer application. In order to pull a credit report, your company instance of LP3 must be configured to communicate with the credit bureau you use to pull credit reports. CFS staff will assist you in this setup. The left top section of the screen shows the credit bureau configuration for your specific company settings. This bureau will be used to pull the report. To pull a credit report, complete the fields marked in red. These are the minimum required fields to pull a credit report. These include first name, last name, marital status, social security, birth date, street number, street name, city, state, zip, and country. After completing these minimum fields, save the application. Please note that the application data is not saved until you click the Save button. It is advisable to save the application frequently to prevent data loss. Once the information is correctly entered, you will select Pull Credit Report. When the credit report is available, the View Report button will be selectable, and you can use this to view the report. If you need to access a previously pulled credit report or application, select Credit App from the top menu, then select App Search and search for the applicant. Review the previously created report or application. This concludes the overview of the credit report section of the software. Thanks for watching and see you in the next lesson.